Hi everyone, it's Raphael, the Korean guy. Today I want to introduce an app, language learning app. There's a lot of language learning apps. I tried a few. I tried the app that works like playing a game, but eventually I realized as a Korean teacher as well, to learn a language, you have to communicate with actual people who speak the actual language. And the app I'm going to introduce you today is Tandem. It's a language exchange app, so you can meet actual people on the app worldwide, and I'll show you how it works. Let's dive in. Okay, this is how we open the app, and as you can see, I already made my profile. About me, here's my profile picture. You put my name, date of birth, and location where you at. And here you can set up a little introduction about yourself. About me. So I put, what do you like to talk about? I like to talk about music, language learning, and plants. That's my hobby. What's your ideal language exchange partner like? And I said, someone who corrects my mistakes. Because I think I learned the most when someone corrects me. It's like a shock therapy. When I get shocked, oh my God, I made a mistake and someone corrected me. I'm so humiliated. But in the end, I remember the whole thing. That's how I learned. And also, you can put, what are your language learning goals? And I put to be fluent in Spanish, not being afraid of speaking Spanish. And as you can see, I'm using a pro feature. So there's a red lightning symbol that you can see. Okay, let's move on. Languages. You can put your native language, the language that you're fluent in, and also the language that you're learning. As I'm speaking English, I just put English as fluent. I don't know how fluent I am, but also I put I'm learning Spanish because I'm living in Spain currently. Spanish, beginner, humbling. And as you can see, you can put learning preferences, communication, like I would only like to text and audio message. Because when you don't want this person to video call you all the time, you can just set it. I prefer texting. You can even put time. Let's begin with 1 hour a week. Also learning schedule, weekdays, in the morning. Not a morning person, but good to start your day with learning language. And you can even put the correction preference. Look, I put every single time I make a mistake because that's how I learned the language. Correct me every single time I make a mistake. Also, you can put topics that you like to discuss. Here, the pro features. You can see who visited your profile. Who's interested in me, huh? Let's see. All of these people. Here's what I do. If someone clicked my profile, okay, he's interested in me. But if I'm interested in them because I'm trying to learn Spanish and I like to teach them Korean as well to be a fair language exchange experience. I'm trying to see who's interested in learning Korean, not just who want to talk to me. So I'm trying to find the person who's interested in learning Korean. Nope, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, unfortunately, there wasn't anyone who is currently learning Korean. So what I'm gonna do here, I am going to find people who's learning Korean, who's interested in Korean. Let's see. Here on the community tab, you can set filters. First of all, language member, Spanish. I'm learning Spanish. And members from worldwide to give it more a variety of choice. Age and gender. So let's see. Apply. And here's a bunch of people. Someone who's native in speaking Spanish. What I do here is find members or topics. Put Coreano. Done. And boom. Here you can find people who's native in Spanish, but who's also learning Korean. I found 4 people, actually. I found David, 34, and he says he is learning Korean because he's moving to Korea. And I guess he already moved to Korea. It says on top, you can see the map where this person is. And it says Busan. So I'm going to message him. I'm going to follow him. Hola. Get that? You can check the grammar on the text. You can even translate the message that the person is sending you. On the Inspire tab, you can even choose which sentences to send to the person. ¿Qué tal tu día? ¿Has hecho algo interesante? ¿Qué música estás escuchando últimamente? 좋아요. That's the community tab. That's how you find people you want to chat to. And nearby, you can see bunch of people nearby who's using Tandem. On the nearby tab, I'm going to find if anyone's learning Korean here. Again, Coreano, no results. Travel tab. On the travel tab, you can see where these people are located. And here on the chat menu, there's many people who messaged me first. And here, it's a pro feature. And you can see who's online only. What I like about Tandem is Tandem has this social feature. In social, you can find language parties and language club. I see the language parties, English practice parties. This is a chat room where people chat with their voice. You can invite people. You can just be a listener. You don't even have to speak. And this feature really helps me with practicing listening. There's like a small party, small talk, so many people, so many languages too. Now let's take a look at the language clubs. Language club feature, it actually works like a social media. Here I got into one English club that's called English pronunciation practice, and you can write something, you can join. And here's a club called language memes. Actually, I'll join. I love language memes. I'll join. I joined. I'm having problems with my hearing. Can you describe the symptoms? Nobody loves Monday than a lady with a new hairstyle done over the weekend. Can you hang on? I have somebody else on this line. Funny. So yeah, that's it. As you can see, even with the free version, you can still talk to people with no problem. But using the Pro feature on the filter menu, you can set up more than one language. As I said, Spanish, since I'm only looking for someone speaking Spanish. If you are a multiple language learner, you can also put more language with the Pro feature. And also with the Pro feature, you can select a specific country, region, and city. And on the chat menu, if you are a person who's chatting to a lot of people, using a Pro feature, you can only show who's actually online right now. And yeah, thanks for today. The feature that I am especially interested in right now is the club features, the community tab. It feels like I can just join whatever Spanish speaking club and chat there freely without my face being exposed. I can just be confident and I can just tell people to, hey, please correct me. I feel like it can be a very useful method of learning a language. So what do you think? So thank you for watching the video today, and I hope your language journey to be smooth and beautiful. Adios. 안녕히 계세요. 감사합니다.